All right, welcome to Keep Moving with Emily. We are back for another class. Today we're going to be doing tabata, but this is going to be a high intensity tabata for those who are able to stand without support. We're going to be doing strength and cardio, alternating between two things each tabata round. We'll be doing about 5 tabata rounds. Again, for those of you who aren't familiar with the format of tabata, it is 20 seconds of work, 10 seconds of rest, 8 times through each tabata. So it's gonna be super fun. What you're gonna need today is you're gonna need a pair of hand weights. You can have a couple different weights depending on what you wanna use. I have a fan going, and then you'll need the mat towards the end. So that's kind of how this is gonna work out. Like always, we're going to have a dynamic warm-up. This dynamic warm-up is gonna give us a good feel of what to listen for and how it's gonna feel for the tabata style, because that's how we're gonna do our warm-up. So without further ado, we are going to get started right now. All right, so you're gonna pull that knee up.
Round 1.
And rotate that ankle. Good. Get a nice little warm up, stretching out those hip flexors, getting some mobility. Good. Again, this is 20 seconds of work. In between, let's just do kind of some side steps. Open up those arms. Good. All right, the next thing we're gonna be doing is called a toy soldier. We're gonna be reaching our foot out, opposite hand to opposite toe. Nice little shoulder roll, hamstring warm up. Don't forget to breathe. Good. Again, this is gonna be 8 rounds. Good work. All right, nice little side step. Roll those shoulders. We're gonna do the hamstring warm up a little bit more. We're gonna be doing hamstring curls. Bringing that heel up to your glute. Pulling those arms back into a bit of a row. Opening up that chest. Getting that heart rate up. Good work. Start feeling warm. All right. Nice. We're gonna get in a little bit wider stance. We're gonna be doing a side lunge, nice little stretch on each side. So that is what our next round is. Here we go. Nice and low. You feel a nice stretch in the inner thigh. Good. Nice little stretch in those legs. Heart rate up there. Keep it up. All right. Side step. Open up those arms. We're gonna be doing some windmills. Arms are out nice and wide. We're gonna be kind of reaching down and up. Round 5. More than halfway done. Reach. Nice little twist in the spine. Warm up the spine. Nice. And reach those arms up and down. Side step. Great work. All right, we're gonna really warm up those arms. Reach it up and over, and then across. Warming up the core. Reach and reach. Nice. Feels good in the core. Waking up that body. Keep it up. Nice. All right. We are almost finished. So the next one we're going to be doing kind of like knee marches with a reach. Here we go. Up.
Round 7.
Round 7. That means we got 1 left. Keep it up. That heart rate should be getting up there. Body should feel warm. Keep it up, keep it up. Reach. Driving that knee up. Woo! Last one. All right. We're just gonna do a nice little jog in place for this last round. And we can kind of get some jogging out.
Round 8.
If you roll those shoulders, reach it across. You can jog in place or jog around. Good work. After this, that is when we're gonna get started. Jog it out, jog it out. Nice. All right. So that kind of gave you a good idea of what this is going to look like. You're going to hear that whistle go. That means we work, and then we'll have 10 seconds of rest. So the idea of Tabata is to work really hard for those 20 seconds and work for that rest. We're getting our heart rate up and back down. This is what's called high intensity interval training. You don't have to work too long, and you get the same amount of work as if you would work an hour of continuous movement. So I want you to work hard during those 20 seconds, but always, always listen to your body. If you need to take a break, if you need to drop weight or slow it down, that is good. Listen to your body. Grab some water if you need it. We are moving on to our first Tabata. You're gonna need your weights. You can start with heavy weights, drop it down, whatever you need. So we're always gonna start with strength and then cardio. So our strength move, we're gonna kind of be alternating. So we're gonna be in a squat position. So feet are shoulder width, a little bit wider than shoulder width apart. Weights are gonna come down to my side, and I'm gonna squat down. So weights in the heels, hinging down as I stand up. Lateral raise. So arms don't go any higher than parallel to the floor. And then we're gonna come down in the middle and up. So that's what we're gonna be doing, alternating. So squat out to the side, squat, bring it up to the front. And that's what the first Tabata is gonna look like. Squat with the lateral or front raise for 20 seconds. Then we're gonna drop those weights, and our cardio movement is going to be a combination of a lot of different things. We're gonna do a little bit of agility. So out, out, in, fast feet. You can stay in place if you've got space. You can move forwards and backwards. We're working on getting those feet moving, working a little bit of agility. So we're gonna be alternating between those two things for 8 rounds, all right? So grab water if you need it, grab those weights, get ready for that whistle. Here we go, we're gonna work those legs and arms at the same time. Shoulder width apart, chest stays up, knees do not go over those toes. Here we go.
Work.
So squat down, lateral raise. And those weights in the middle, up to the front. Nice. Good, make sure you breathe. Inhale, exhale. We exhale during the really hard point. Nice, see, 20 seconds goes by really fast. Drop those weights. We're moving on to that agility move. In, out, out, either in place or moving forwards and backwards. Depending on what feels good to you. Get ready, here we go. Up. I like to move forwards and backwards. Just makes it go by fast. Makes it feel athletic. Good, staying nice and low. Keeping those feet going fast. This is where we get our heart rate up there. Keep it up. Nice. Grab those weights, back to that first move. You're gonna get the hang of this real quick. Feet are shoulder width apart. A little more. Weights in those heels.
Round 3.
With a lateral raise. Squat. With a front raise. Working those shoulders. Core stays tight. Good. I like to incorporate,
Rest.
drop it. Arms and legs each time. The more muscles we can work together, the better. Let's go again with that agility move.
Work.
In,
Round 4.
out, out. Again, if you need to stay in place, that's fine. Just get those feet moving. Keep it up. You gotta pump those arms if you can. Good job. Guess what? We're halfway done. We got 4 more rounds. You got this. All right, back to that squat. Begin.
Work. Round 5.
Keeping that chest up. Hinging at the waist. Squeeze through those glutes. Strong arms, strong core. Good. Good job.
Rest.
Drop them. Cardio time. Get that heart rate up there. Let's switch it up. We're gonna go this way now.
Round 6.
We're gonna move laterally. Change it up on you. Keep that brain sharp. Switching those feet, pumping those arms. I'm moving laterally. You can also just stay in place A little bit of a skier. Nice. All right. Here we got one more squat. Last 20 seconds of this one.
Work. Round 7.
Round 7. That's what I like to hear. Good. Think about those muscles that we're working every time you do these moves. That mind to muscle connection, super important.
Rest.
Nice job. Drop those weights. Back to those skaters or split jumps, laterally or in place. Begin.
Work. Round 8.
Round 8. Keep it up. That opposite arm with that opposite leg. And you speed it up. Almost done. Woo. Nice. And there you go. That is one Tabata down. 4, 2, go. Grab some water. We are moving on. Heart rate should be up there. Maybe you should be sweating a little bit. All right, we're gonna work some balance this time. We're gonna work one side and then alternate. So here's how it's gonna work. We are doing a lunge with a knee raise and a bicep curl. So what it's gonna look like, left leg is stabilizing, right leg comes back into a lunge. So that knee's coming to the floor, front knee's not going over my toe. I will click this from the side. I'm driving that right knee up with a bicep curl. So it's a lot of balance, coordination for the stabilizing leg move. So drop it down. You're gonna come up, bicep curl with the knee for the first 20 seconds. Then I'm gonna do it again. We'll do the other side. Alternate back and forth. So our cardio are gonna be alternating between fast jacks, which is just a jumping jack, but arms are staying up high. Nice and quick. Alternating is going to be a squat jack. Now, if one doesn't feel good to you, you can just stick with one. That's what it's gonna look like. Everybody take a big breath in and out. Here we go. That lunge, I'm starting on my right side. You start whichever side feels good to you. Lunge, knee drive, bicep curl. Let's go.
Work. Round 1.
You're gonna find that balance. Working those glutes, quads, lower abs, biceps, everything. Stand up, keeping up nice and tall. Ooh.
Rest.
Drop those weights. Let's start with those fast jacks. Hands are kind of staying here, and we're really just getting those shoulders with the feet. All right, here we go.
Work. Round 2.
If you need to modify, if high impact doesn't work for you, you can always tap it out. Good. Really keep that going nice and fast. Keep it up. We're really getting that heart rate up there. Woo!
Rest.
Use this 10 seconds to recover. We're doing the other side this time. So right leg is stabilizing, left leg is doing the work. Well, actually all of them are doing the work.
Round 3.
Down, curl it up. Keep that chest up nice and high. Only bending over. Again, inhale down. Push through that front foot. Woo. Nice.
Rest.
All right, we're going into that squat jack. If that's too much, up, alternate, or go hardcore. Here we go.
Work.
Down
Round
slide.
4.
Squat jack. Again, if this is too much, you stick with that fast jack. We're getting that heart rate up there. Working all the muscles and our heart. Woo!
Rest.
Halfway done. Ooh, boy. Back to that first side. Left leg stabilizing. Right knee coming up.
Work. Round 5.
Last side. Last set on this side. We're only going gonna work 30 minutes. You gotta work hard in that short period of time. Woo!
Rest.
Drop those weights. Back to those fast jacks. The last set of these. Here we go.
Work. Round 6.
See how many we can get. 20 seconds. Good. Keep it up. Woo!
Rest.
Awesome. Last set of those lunges. We got this.
Work. Round 7.
Round 7. Work those biceps. Elbows stay nice and close to our side. Feeling that quad. Glute. Woo! Oh my.
Rest.
Drop those weights. Give me squat jacks or fast jacks. Whatever feels good to you. Last 20 seconds.
Work. Round 8.
So we gotta make sure we manage our energy. We burn ourselves out by round 2. It's not gonna be any good. So, steady pace works for me. All right,
Rest.
awesome job. Grab some water. We will take a bit of a break. Woo! I love Tabata. Because for me, if I can just focus within a period of time, doesn't matter the rep count, I just focus on my form, getting in whatever I can. It's helpful when I gotta count. That's when I get kind of screwed up. So, I love me some Tabata. All right, 2 Tabata down. 3 to go. We got this. All right. We're gonna work that balance some more. This time where we're incorporating shoulders and our quads. So I'm gonna have my weights, again, same side for the first round, stabilizing in that left leg. This time as I bring the weights up to a shoulder press, that knee comes up as well. See here, whoop. And as I press up, I'm extending. Up and extend. If you need to push that foot down for extra balance, awesome. If not, we are here. It's good. Incorporates everything. Stand up nice and tall. Squeezing in that stabilizing glute. And another one, we'll do the other side. Our cardio, we're gonna be doing some ice skaters. Tapping that foot out. Tapping that foot out. So you can just stay here, here. Or you can get big jumps in. So it kind of looks like this. Here, hop, hop, hop. That's up to you. We're gonna alternate between that one and then an Icky shuffle. Working at coordination, steps up, hold, steps up, hold. So narrow, narrow, up. So we're gonna be alternating between those two. Again, if one feels better than another, stick with that one. As long as you keep moving, that's all that matters to me. I think we've had enough rest to bring our heart rate back down. Let's grab those weights. We're doing that shoulder press with the leg extension, right leg first. Here we go, here we go. Woo! Tabata number 3. Weights are up on my shoulders. Find that balance. Here we go. Knee comes up.
Round
Press.
1.
This one, we're really working just our form. Balance, really focus. Nice. Drop those weights.
Rest.
Let's start with that ice skater. Bring that foot back behind and back behind. You can hop or just step, whatever feels good to you. Here we go.
Work. Round 2.
This works our glutes. Kind of getting a little bit of a some glute action, cardio action. Feeling that quad Land nice and soft. Good. Again, if you want to just tap, you can just tap.
Rest.
All right. Woo! Left side this time. Hands are up. Pull the left knees up.
Round 3.
You may find one side you're better at balance than the other. Again, you can always put that foot back down. Find your balance. Nice.
Rest.
Moving on to that shuffle, step to hold, step to hold. Again, you can move forward or backwards or stay in place.
Work. Round 4.
Bring that knee up. Hold it for a second. You're gonna move forward and backwards. You can do that. Adds an extra challenge of agility. Woo. Nice.
Rest.
Halfway done. Back to that right side. Woo! If the weight gets too heavy, drop it to 1.
Round 5.
Where you would just hold one dumbbell and press it to the sky. As we get fatigued, you gotta really focus. Woo!
Rest.
Just take one more of those, the other side. We'll be done. Ice skaters. Here we go.
Work. Round
Again.
6.
A nice quick tap. Works 2 or 3. Good. Find what works for you. If anything, jog in place, march in place, punch it out. Anything to get that cardio going. Woo!
Rest.
This is our last strength for this round. Excited. I'm gonna show you what one weight looks like.
Round 7.
So we're gonna press it. Woo! Uh-oh. Up. That's if your weight's still too heavy. Pressing that weight up straight to the sky. From the side. Oh!
Rest.
All right. Icky shuffle last time. Let's do this.
Work. Round 8.
Round 8. What I like to hear. Again, moving forward and backwards. You can. Almost finished. Woo!
Rest.
Big breath. Catch your breath. Grab some water. I feel my heart rate up there. I hope you do too. Towel off, step in front of a fan, cool down for a second. So, this is our last round of strength and cardio, because round 5 is full core. So, this round we're going to be working kind of our posterior chain, hamstrings, glutes, and back. So, what it's going to look like is we're doing a deadlift, which is working those hamstrings. So, feet shoulder width apart, slight bend in the knees. Weights are going to be right here in front. Slight bend in the knees. I'm dragging those weights along my knees and along my shins, keeping my back flat. So no rounding of the back here. Feel pull in that hamstring. Once we're down here, row, stand up and squeeze through the glutes. Again, bring those weights here. Feel that stretch. Pull those weights back, squeezing in the shoulder blades, and up and squeeze. Feel the hamstrings in there. So you can either do a wide row, almost looks like a fly, or rotate those wrists to a narrow row. You can alternate, doesn't matter. We're working that back. All right, so we're gonna drop it to the floor for our cardio. These are not my favorite either, but we gotta do it because we gotta keep some core, arms, legs, everything. We are going to be alternating between mountain climbers and plank jacks between our 2 cardio moves. So we're gonna drop it to the floor, into that high plank. We're gonna be doing mountain climbers, and then alternating for a jump jack. So you can either tap or go hardcore. Up to you. If wrists are not your friend today and you can't get down onto the floor, you're just gonna give me those high mountain climbers that way, or a good old jumping jack. So that's what today's gonna, this last round is gonna look like, and then we'll drop to the floor for the last one. So we got this. Here we go. Grab those weights, starting with that deadlift with the row. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna show you from the side. Shoulder width apart, slight bend in the knees. We're hinging at the waist, back stays flat, down.
Work.
So you can go
Round 1.
here. Stick with that wide row. Squeeze through the glutes. Woo! Feel those glutes. All the good stuff. Drop those weights. Drop it to the floor. We're doing that mountain climber. If you're able to, if not, good standing. Go.
Work. Round 2.
Hang on to it. We only have to do 4 of these. You can do it. Keep it up. Keep it up. Woo!
Rest.
Stand it up. Grab those weights. I'm going into the narrow row this time. I'll show you from the front. So,
Round
here.
3.
Narrow. Up. Neutral spine. Find a spot on the floor. Bring those weights to our hip pocket. No rounding of the back. Woo!
Rest.
Awesome. Moving on to that plank jack or standing jack, whatever you're doing. Yep.
Work. Round 4.
We're already halfway done. Keep it up, keep it up. Core is tight. Feel it in the glutes. And the shoulders. I don't know about you, but those feel like the longest 20 seconds. Feeling it. Back to that wide row. Stay from the front first.
Work. Round 5.
Up and squeeze. A little bit of a fly. On the side. Inhale, back squat. Squeeze the glutes. Woo! Just think one more of those. Last set of mountain climbers. Come on. You got this. Let's go.
Round 6.
You won't have to do mountain climbers again. I'm right there with you. It burns.
Rest.
Awesome job. Oh. Narrow row. Hamstring deadlift.
Round 7.
Round 7. Stay strong. Drop those legs.
Rest.
All right, plank jacks. Last set. Switch to this side. Or doing those standing jacks.
Work. Round 8.
Round 8. Last one. And we're gonna stay on the floor. Finish with some core and chest. I don't know about you, but I'm dripping sweat. Good job. Oh,
Rest.
nice job. Oh. Catch your breath. Grab your mat. Stay with those hand weights because you're gonna need them. We're gonna finish with some core and some chest. Shape up a bit of a side. Same idea with the tabata. Working 20 seconds, resting for 10. Oops. Gotta bring my fan down here. All right. So last tabata. So I'm gonna incorporate some lower back, not lower back, lower abs and chest. This is called an iron cross, all right? So what it's gonna look like is, you know how you do a chest press, so we throw over our chest, elbows come wide, pressing up. So we're gonna do that, but we're incorporating our legs. So as my hands come down, feet go down. So we can either go extended legs down, exhale up. If that full version doesn't work for you, just bring your heels to the ground, knees back up to the chest, all right? You can also do a chest fly, so maybe alternate. So wrists are facing each other, slight bend in the elbows. We're gonna come down out wide, scooping up to the chest, or you can kind of keep the knees, all right? Iron cross, so either a chest fly, chest press, you can alternate. Again, we're doing 4 or 8 rounds. And then in between, we're doing single leg V-ups or single leg starfishes. So opposite arm to opposite foot. So as I come up, touching right hand to left foot, bring your back down flat, left foot to right foot, or left hand to right foot. And that's what it's gonna look like for the next 8 rounds, alternating between those two. Iron crosses to starfish. That's what we're gonna do for the next 4 minutes, and then we'll stretch it out and be done. So the hard part's behind us. Okay, so take a big breath in, get ready. Working the core, really keep that lower back pressed into the mat. We're focusing on the core. Release around. All right, you can either get those feet extended up or bent, whatever feels good to you. All right. Here we go.
Work. Round 1.
So I'm sticking with the chest press this round. Inhale. Exhale. Ooh, drop those weights.
Rest.
Opposite hand to opposite foot. Single V-ups. Here we go. So up and touch.
Round 2.
Exhale up, inhale down. If that's too much to reach, you can bend that knee in. Keep it up. Woo.
Rest.
I'm going into that chest fly this time with that iron cross. Here we go. Now wrists are facing each other.
Work. Round
Coming out
3.
wide. Squeezing up. Still working those lower abs and our chest. Really breathe. Focus that lower ab. Oh my.
Rest.
Good job. Back to that single V-up. You can also do bicycles
Work.
if you want.
Round 4.
Opposite elbow, opposite knee. Working the obliques, upper abs, everything. Woo! Halfway done. Only 4 rounds to go. Back to that chest press. I'm going to show you that modified version with tapping the heels to the floor.
Round 5.
Same amount of work. A bit modified. Still working those lower abs. Woo!
Rest.
Drop them. Good job. Single the ups. Let's do this.
Work. Round 6.
2 more rounds after this. You got it. Hang on to it. Don't give up on me quite yet. Chest fly. Last set. Wrists are together. Slight bend in the elbow.
Work.
Arms come out nice and
Round
wide.
7.
Again with that bit knee. Modify. Squeeze those chest muscles. Those pecs. Now blow everything too tight too.
Rest.
All right, y'all. Last set of abs. Let's do full starfish. Arms are extended out. We're coming all the way up.
Work.
Hug those
Round
knees.
8.
Full core. Everything. Legs, arms, abs. Inhale. Exhale. Finish strong. We're gonna stretch it out.
Rest.
Sit up nice and tall. Awesome job. Let's stretch it out. So since we're already seated, I want you to bring one heel in. You can reach for the toe. Maybe it's just your shin, ankle. And then the other arm, we're gonna inhale and reach it up and over. So get a nice in the back. Go nice stretch in the back of the leg, hamstring, maybe a little bit in that calf muscle if you're able to pull back on the toe. But if not, just bring that toe towards you, you're gonna feel it. As we exhale, I want you to take a little deeper if you can. Feel really proud of yourself. Not an easy workout. 30 minutes hard. Reach for that other foot. Bring the other foot inside. Big breath it up and over. According to research, we should be getting, 150 minutes of exercise and lifestyle physical activity a week, which means about 30 minutes a day, 5 days out of the week. So we did that today. So be proud of yourself. I'm gonna face you. We are going to put our heels together, that butterfly position. You can bring the knees down to the ground, awesome. I'm not super flexible, my hips are always super tight. So if I can just stay here, I'm getting a nice stretch in the inside of those thighs. You can always reach it forward. It's always good to stretch and work on our flexibility. Stretching our muscles is important for so many different reasons. It helps, our range of motion, flexibility. Maybe if you experience spasticity and tightness in your legs, stretching is super helpful. So we don't want to neglect this part of the workout. This cool down is super important too. Kind of lowers our heart rate. Stretch out those muscles. We've worked so hard. Okay, we're gonna stretch our glutes. So you're gonna bend one knee, place the other foot on top, scooch that booty towards your foot on the ground, and you're gonna get a nice stretch in the glutes. This is a great one you can do seated too. I love doing it when I'm at work. Kind of sit, one foot on, lean forward. You drop that foot a little bit, feel more in the hip. Good. Focus on your breathing. Feeling those muscles loosen up a bit. Switch. Your flexibility and range of motion may look very different, so do what feels good to you. You can always sit in a chair and do these seated. All right, we're gonna kind of get onto our mat into a tabletop position. So onto our hands and knees. So knees are directly underneath our hips, wrists are underneath our shoulders. And I want you to arch your back like an angry cat. Exhale into cow position, so arching that back and lifting the head. You just do these a couple of times. Pulling that belly button up towards the spine. Now get a nice stretch in those abs, opening the chest and lifting. Sit back onto those heels. Knees are kind of wide. Reach those hands forward. Walk the hands to the right. Get a nice stretch in the left side, like right here. Out. Walk the hands into the middle. Still putting those hips onto the heels, and then walk the hands to the other side. Roommates to my left. Get a nice stretch in that right arm. Good. All right, let's get back into that tabletop position. Tuck the toes and push up into downward dog. Walk. Press one heel onto the ground and then the other. Get a nice stretch in the hamstrings and in the calves. Good. Bend the knees. Bring one foot in between your hands. Bring the other foot in between your hands. And just hang here for a little bit. Nice stretch in the lower back. Hamstrings. Hang onto those elbows if you're able to strain the legs a little bit. Or just bring the hands to the floor. Good. You put the hands onto the hips. Slowly roll up. One vertebrae at a time. Ooh, roll those shoulders. Nice. You can grab onto the wall if you need. Stretching the quads. And switch sides. Again, like I said, awesome job today. Thanks for joining me for this higher intensity, full body, strength and cardio tabata. You can find more of my videos. Keep Moving with Emily. Lots of different variations depending. Sometimes life and strength looks a little different every day. So sometimes we might need extra stability. So you can use the balance bar and do those exercises. Or if you want to sit down and do exercise. Really, my motto is no matter what your limitation, you can keep moving, and I will make modifications. I've made videos for lots of different variations of ability levels. So check those out. But until then, have a great day and thanks for joining me. Great job.